What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I got chicken salad falling out of my mouth like I'm Bethany Frankel.
Oh, my God. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I just had chicken salad, and I feel like it's in my teeth. I feel like it's in my lips.
I really can't.
I feel like it. You know, like when
Yeah.
You know when Bethany Frankel eats on the camera like that?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like right now with me.
Chicken salad doesn't leave that flavor in my mouth, only tuna salad.
No, it's just about like I usually have a toothbrush in my bag that like at work, if we're going to record after eating lunch,
Yeah.
I like to give it a little brush.
Yeah.
I don't have it in my bag today. And so now going from chicken salad.
What's going on with what's in your bag? You taking stuff out of it? I asked you for floss. It's gone. You're a real oral. Fun fact: she's a real oral hygiene person.
I am. I usually have floss, toothbrushes.
Yeah, the times when like no one would think to brush their teeth, she's like, I gotta brush my teeth.
I have portable ones that are so great, quick little and throw out. What happened is I've been switching my bag around a lot.
Yeah.
So things go out, they go
come
in.
Yep.
They don't warn you about that when you're a young girl getting older. You got to switch your bag around for different occasions, and how you got to put
price
this
to pay
in.
to have so many nice bags.
Yeah, well, it's not that. It's just like I
the
used
usage
to
of
not
bags.
really. I used to just use up until very recently just one bag.
You would
all
come
the
into
time.
work with your going out bag.
And that's the only bag
Only
I
bag.
actually used the same bag for 3 years straight.
Yeah.
Every single day
Yeah.
to work and to go out in.
Yeah.
3 years straight, I used the same exact bag.
Yeah.
Recently, I said, I should probably get.
I'm getting myself a work
Yeah,
tote.
I said, I'm going to get myself a work bag.
Mm-hmm.
And now I got to take the stuff out of the work
Yeah.
bag and put it into the going out bag. And everything's going back and forth. So that's where I'm at.
I
I
hear
got
ya.
chicken salad mouth and you know, the whole thing and whatever. What's up with you guys?
Nothing really. Just I'm feeling in a good New York mood because of the Knicks.
Go New York, go New York,
go.
go. How do you feel?
So exciting.
I
So
don't
fun.
hate the Knicks. It is fun to see. It's fun to be in a
The
city
vibes are high.
that's like having this happen.
Yes.
Everyone's
got a smile on their face outside.
They're not a hateable team, which is the thing. So it's like I'm not like, oh, like I need Jalen Brown. Like they all seem nice.
Yeah.
It's more about the fans than anything. But I mean, good game. I'm excited. It seems like it'll be a good series.
Dare I say though, and like I know Knicks fans, like I don't find Knicks fans to be that obnoxious.
Neither do I actually
It's
at all.
every New York person though. So it's like think about all the obnoxious Yankees fans or whatever fans you want to talk about.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
They're all part of it. Like they're all Knicks fans.
No, but I don't think you can lump the fandoms together.
No, but they're the same people, I'm saying.
Well, they're not all the same people. Some Knicks fans are Mets fans.
Excuse me, this is offensive.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't get it.
Wait, you know what I did want to ask about?
My husband is a Mets and Knicks fan.
No,
so.
that's what I'm saying, though, is that, like, I think the Nets do play, but no one cares about the Nets. So it's like every New Yorker is a Knicks fan, which is why it's cool because the whole city is like,
yes.
like the Yankees, Giants, Jets, Mets,
Right,
like
there's
they're
no
all like
split.
rooting for the Knicks.
The vibes really are high right now in New York. We are feeling it, and we are feeling that Friday energy. It's brought to you by Acorns, the app that makes you smarter with money automatically. So every time that you spend money, like coffee, drinks, whatever, Acorns automatically invests your spare change. When you let Acorns do its thing in the background, bad decisions become good decisions, and all those dumb purchases are just slightly less dumb. So whatever you're getting into this weekend, I feel like this is the time to go out and have fun. You can wake up Sunday and feel like you've got your life together with Acorns. You don't have to budget. You don't have to cut back. Just download Acorns today and be a little more responsible with your money without even trying. Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorn Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/chicks.
What were you going to ask? You said you wanted to ask something.
Just on the topic of sports, is what your thoughts about the AJ Brown stuff?
I
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, but
kidding.
Ria, what do you think about this?
I'm
so
very
do
much
you know
kidding.
who AJ Brown is?
I did see rumblings about this. I actually saw your brother, Fran, post on his story that he called into a Philly sports
he did
radio
call into
show and they
WIP.
hung up on him.
He did call into WIP, and apparently he talked for too long.
And they cut him off.
Yeah, and Hugh Douglas told him to land the plane. And he was like, I guess he finally got on. It was like towards the end of the hour, so he didn't have that much time left.
Well, also,
and
was he
apparently
driving?
he just started to ramble.
He was driving from Florida to Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah,
He had a lot
So
of
then
time.
he had a lot of time.
Yeah.
a lot of time.
You know?
He said he was on hold for an hour and a half.
He was like, I better make this worth
He's
it.
like, I got nothing but time.
No,
So
but
what's
okay,
the,
well, AJ Brown's star receiver,
AJ Brown
the Eagles,
got traded to the
but
Patriots.
like he had a lot of problems
Oh
in
yes,
Philadelphia.
okay. I'll give you what I know. Have a little
know about
Okay,
them?
NFL insider.
I'll give you what I know. What I heard was passed down to me is that he grew up like a Patriots fan, and then don't. I see you're about to cut me off. He grew up a Patriots fan, and then he tweeted a picture of himself wearing a Patriots jersey. But then someone put it together and said Nike didn't have Patriots jersey.
One of the photos
put
is
out
real, I think.
He put out an AI
He posted
picture
an
of
AI
himself
photo, yeah.
in a Patriots jersey, which is
Well, he's
bizarre.
also not from. They grew up in Mississippi, right? So like,
I think he's just like
he just loves the
the
Patriots.
Patriots. Like,
But
you
I
know,
wanted to
that
ask
happens.
you. He revealed in an interview the other day that it was like in his house, and he had a huge, giant Patriots rug. They were like, "How long have you had this?" And he's
Is that
like, "For
always-
years." Like while he was playing for the Eagles, he was like a Patriots fan. Like I think that's the thing that people are like.
No, that really
He's
bothered.
really like rubbing it in.
That really
on-
bothered a lot of people. This has been in the works for a long time, so it's like it wasn't a shocking thing when it was announced that he was being traded. The rug thing to me is like I don't know. That doesn't bother me that much because it's like, and maybe it's different because of like the certain type of team and because the Patriots have just been winners in the past and have the history of our generation. I feel like I hear players all the time that are on teams that like still kind of root for the team that they grew up rooting for. It's like obviously not their number one thing, but it's like I wouldn't be surprised if Travis Kelce had like a Cleveland Browns memorabilia in his house or something, like just because
I
he
don't know.
grew up
I
a massive
can't imagine,
Browns
I
fan.
can't imagine you. Yeah, I don't know.
So
It's weird.
I think like, and AJ Brown, there's a lot going on. My God, it's been a soap opera of rumors.
First thing he said when he got to New England, he's like, "I know this ain't heaven, but it's close."
Yeah, no,
like he's really
these pictures of him at camp right now. I've never seen a man smile so much.
Aw,
Like he's
that's
clearly very
nice.
happy to be there. And I've come to peace with his time coming to an end because this has been talked about for so long, and there has been issues that it's like, okay, he was great for us. We won a Super Bowl. Now he's moving on to something else. Like it's not rattling me as much. There's been some crazy fucking rumors going on. And on Twitter, it's been wild.
Oh,
There's
I know
this
what you're talking
rumor
about.
that spread that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to really explain it well, but the short version of it is like Hassan Reddick, who's a great defensive player, he got traded a couple years ago after the Super Bowl. And everyone was kind of surprised by that. It was like, he's a great player. Why you want to hold on to him? The rumor is that allegedly he was hooking up with some massage therapist, and apparently AJ Brown was maybe also hooking up with the same massage therapist. And then they had beef, and there was all this drama going on, and it caused all these rifts in the locker room, and then Hassan got traded, and that was that. But then AJ Brown's then girlfriend, fiance, found out about the girl, and then told Jalen Hurts' wife, and Jalen Hurts' wife was like, you guys should break up. And then AJ Brown got really mad at Jalen Hurts' wife. It was a whole thing, really crazy stuff, because everyone was like, Jalen Hurts and his wife didn't go to AJ Brown's wedding, which just happened recently.
Oh.
There's been a lot, like it's crazy rumors. There's no substantial evidence for literally anything. I kind of think that the
When he was asked about Jalen
Twitter
Hurts
sphere
the other
has
day.
made some crazy, like Jeff just come to some crazy conclusions about some major drama between Jalen and AJ Brown, and that was like the relationship had just been severed, and that it was like has to go. So a lot of drama, perhaps. I don't know. It could also all be fake as fuck.
What if we went to Ria's apartment and she just had a giant "Call Her Daddy" rug?
Just other podcasts.
I have a mural of every other podcast that I'm a huge fan of.
That's so funny. Well, when you put it that
I've
way,
been
it's
at-
actually like
yeah.
kind of nice.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
wow, he respects.
No,
Like that's like, oh,
I have an Alex Cooper shrine.
she respects other people in her industry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know, like she's
That
a
is-
fan of other people in her industry.
Yeah.
Not as much. It's kind of a worse
very different.
comparison.
It's
Yeah,
very
it's a very different
You're not
comparison.
ever playing directly
No,
against
no,
them.
exactly.
No, we're not
Exactly.
even in the same league.
No, that's
We're in
why
the minors.
it's-
She's in
yeah,
the majors, baby.
That's why it's such a different.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Are
one.
you- are you
I'm
hoping he
not
does
one
well?
to yuck someone's yum. Is that what they say?
Yes, that is what they say.
And my God, does he seem happy to be in New England?
does look
so
yum.
fucking good luck.
yeah, he looks very
No, if I
happy.
was an Eagles fan, I would be like, fuck this guy. But I love him.
Hey, yeah.
Newfound.
Welcome to the
Probably
team.
hated him 2 weeks ago.
No, because I mean, I feel like they've known this has
No,
been
Why
like for
don't you guys
years.
have like a rivals podcast or something? You know what I mean? Call it rivals, and it's just
Call it rivals.
Yeah, or we can think of something a little bit more creative.
Yeah.
and it's just you two fighting
We
about
don't really
the Patriots, Eagles, and everything else.
That's not really like.
Yeah, but it's like we're
Much
not
so.
rivals.
Are you not?
Not, they
I
don't
wouldn't
even play
consider the
that often.
Patriots
It's not
a
like they
rival.
play
You
that
two
often.
as human beings.
Oh, I also wouldn't consider Noah a rival. I
Thank
wouldn't
God.
consider the Patriots a rival.
Okay.
No, like yeah, they don't play enough to.
Yeah. I just
I
think
think
it's funny when objectively, Boston fans are considered the most obnoxious in the world, and Noah in his chair is like, Knicks fans are obnoxious.
But that's how it would be anywhere. Like
yeah.
are Boston fans considered the most
Oh
obnoxious
my
in the
God.
world? More than New York or Philly?
And
Philly is.
action. Welcome to
Yeah.
the Rivals podcast.
I mean, I think
with
Philly
Fran
would be
and
like
Noah.
the number one fan base that people think of when you say who's obnoxious.
Yeah, maybe but I think outside of Boston, I think people put Boston pretty high too. No matter what, everyone in the Northeast is
yeah,
going to feud
it's
about
like
it.
Philly, New
I'd
York, and
actually
Boston.
love to hear what people outside of the Northeast would think about it.
As an
Like
out-
it's like what fandom they think's the craziest or whatever most obnoxious, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
You want to say something?
As an outsider,
No, I have nothing to add to this
I
conversation.
thought you
I'm
were
not
going to give
lie.
your I thought you were going to jump in with a fandom opinion.
No, can I have a segue for a second though?
Yeah,
into
absolutely.
something
I
else?
don't have anything else to say about it.
Pop Culture Jeopardy. I know neither of you were watching.
Yeah.
But the semifinals were this week, and the finals are tonight, Thursday. So by the time this comes out, you will know the winner. And I can already assume it's going to be Jonathan and McShane. And let me tell you this: I found out that Jonathan was on like a mastermind trivia show. That he was a mastermind on the show. So people feel like it's a little bit of cheating that he was allowed to participate in this. On top of that, though, I do like Jonathan better than McShane. McShane has this arrogance about him, the way that he clicks
Why is he
his-
called McShane?
McShane, Jonathan and McShane. That's their names. I don't know.
His
It's
name is McShane.
McShane.
I just didn't know if that was his first name or last name or if it's a nickname.
A goes by McShane, and the other one goes by Jonathan.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
their
It's like
team
one guy
name-
clearly is going by his first name,
Yeah.
and one guy's not.
Well, everybody else on the show has gone by their first name.
Oh, so you think McShane is his first
John
name?
McShane.
Oh,
Oh.
That's his name.
so
His name's
going-
John. He's going by his last
well,
name.
probably because Jonathan is his partner.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Can't be John and John.
yeah. So his team name is one baddie after another. Good team name. Good team name.
Good name.
They know everything. I've never seen anything like it in my life. They know the answer to everything. And there were a couple people in my DMs agreeing that they didn't like McShane's arrogance about the whole thing. Okay. And
They're wearing the same shirt.
The people that are that
all
good
the
at
teams do matching. The
people, yeah.
No, but it's
People who are that good at trivia though can get quite the
Yes.
arrogance about them.
So I didn't see the finals yet, but I have to assume that they come out with a win. But I just have to give props to Colin Jost. What an amazing season of Pop Culture Jeopardy. I'm so proud of you, and I'm really hoping that you come back again for another season. And enough people need to be watching this, because if they don't watch, then maybe he won't get renewed, but he deserves to get renewed, okay? It's every night, and I'm actually disgusted with the both of you that you haven't been watching as part of a pop culture podcast.
Yeah.
That you guys wouldn't be tuning in to Pop Culture Jeopardy.
I lost it a little bit. I don't know. Does it have a little bit more flair on Netflix?
It's amazing. What kind of flair are you looking for? You
I'm
watch
not-
regular Jeopardy?
I do watch regular Jeopardy.
Sorry, I gotta keep my tone down. I
do watch regular Jeopardy.
the
I do
last
watch regular
Since the last episode, me and Fran had a lot of banter before the show today, and it's carried into the show. Good banter, funny banter. It's carried into the show, but
Yeah.
it might not. What's the word I'm looking for?
Resonate with the audience.
Yes, it might not resonate with the audience because they weren't seeing us at our desks.
Right.
Neither
right.
was I, so I don't get it either.
Oh yeah, right. You were out of the joke as well. Well, anyways, we were having a lot of banter back and forth at our desks, like putting on a show for everybody basically out there because they're all like so bored and they needed entertainment. So Fran and I provided that for them, and that kind of energy came into the room a bit. But it might not resonate.
No, I was just giving my honest opinion that I fell off of watching it when it was on Prime. And that like so
I
when
didn't even know it changed.
So that when it moved, I wasn't like, oh, I'm dying to pick this up because
It's just quick and easy.
Yeah.
And
Can you tell me the length of the episodes?
I don't know. I press play and
30 minutes, an hour?
guys, I'm having a problem. You're
What?
right.
What?
Something happened.
Is this on air right now? What's happening?
I think we have to leave it.
I was looking up how long these episodes are. Did you have an accident in your pants?
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, they're only like 25 minutes. They're only like
You're
25.
acting like you just like had a little something happen.
No.
They're 25-minute episodes.
I was going to say 26 minutes.
Oh,
if
they're
I had
fast.
To go
Okay.
They're very fast.
I think on Prime they were longer.
They were. They're very fast.
I could be making it up.
You know, I told you what happened the other night.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I remember. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Oh, you're in pain. You're in pain.
I have an itch.
Yeah.
I have an itch.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say the words Noah Khan.
Yeah.
Let
me just
audible
tell you
laugh
that-
from Sarah.
tell you that Noah Khan tweet we were talking about the other day. Ria really knows how he was feeling.
Mm-hmm. I was icing my asshole the other night.
Jesus Christ.
You need to call my dad. This was a big problem for him.
Oh my God, you're going to air out his dirty laundry like this?
You know, I feel like that's just like a classic dad issue.
Yeah.
You know, like in This Is 40 when Paul Rudd's just like sitting on the toilet to hide from like his family,
so, like-
and like she's like, "How long are you gonna be in here for?"
So, like, I'm like a classic dad. No, I don't really know where it came from. It really came out of the blue. Like, I haven't been straining or anything. Like, everything's been pretty normal.
Sometimes I do think they just happen.
I think they just happen.
Yeah.
And you know, like, yeah, I won't give it anything.
No,
else.
we don't have to talk about it in too much detail.
No.
But you're a fighter. You're fighting through.
Yeah, it's actually
You're playing through the pain
I
right
am,
now.
and it's really not bad. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
But I looked up like
It's an intro level.
yeah, it is, and I looked up what I could do, and icing was recommended, and also sitting in some warm water. So, actually, it was so funny. The other night, I was laying on the couch, and I just had like. Should I be saying this? Is this bad?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going
Should we
to say
cut
you
this out?
sitting in a bucket of hot water on your couch.
No. I was laying on the couch flat, and I had ice rolled in a paper towel.
Oh, that's how
stuck
you were
into
icing. You were
stuck into my butthole.
You already said you were icing
yeah,
it. It's
and
fine.
so then Matt,
You've
walked
now
out.
created an image of how you were icing it. But
I know. And then Matt walked out of the shower, and he's crying, laughing. He's like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "I noticed something," and then I had to show him and everything. But
you had to show him.
he was like, "Can I?"
All right, I'm not
see?"
going to ask any more questions.
And I was like, "Yeah, you want to see?" And then, yeah.
Spread and cheek.
Oh my God.
I'm going to throw up. It's my husband. He's seen him spread.
No, I know. But
People are listening to this on a Friday morning, eating breakfast.
No, seriously, should we?
for
What,
men-
do you guys think we should cut?
No, it's gone on too long. We have to keep it now.
Okay, well, I just want everyone
for
to
medical
know.
reasons.
I just want everyone to know that if you
No,
get mad
no,
at this
no.
conversation, that I have asked
No.
to cut it out, and then I have probably texted later on at night asking
Yeah.
if we should cut it out, and I've been told no. Okay.
No, it's okay. And here's what I'm going to say. For all my married people out there.
Yeah.
You get it.
You get it.
There's been a time when you've had to do it or your husband's had to do it. And you know what they say? They say, I'm going to play the spouse card. They're like, I'm going to play the spouse card. I got to show you something. I can't see it. You got to take a look.
you gotta,
for me.
and then maybe you bend
Yeah,
over in
yeah,
the mirror and
exactly.
you're both looking at
They're
it.
like, look, I
and
can't
you're
see
like,
what's going on, but I feel something and I need you to look and I need you to
I need you to hold up the mirror.
I need you to take care of it.
And I also need you to tell me, like, we gotta assess this. Do we think it's bad? Do we think it's not? We gotta hold the whole
Come up with a
conversation.
treatment plan, the whole thing.
Exactly. And we
Yeah.
came to the conclusion that it was not bad at
Yeah.
all, and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
But as we were talking, I had a little itch, and I just
Hence why I thought maybe something had happened. Something
it
else
did
had
look like there was an
Something else.
accident, and
That's something else that happened.
I'm not proud of this conversation at all. And I do want to get.
Should we circle back to the Knicks or?
Yeah, pop culture Jeopardy. Back to that. Let me
they're
finish,
short
my
episodes.
pop culture Jeopardy
continue.
take. I would really appreciate it if everyone out there would watch, because I think it's a great show.
I feel like you're just talking to me, but that's okay.
Why don't
I feel like everyone out there should really
I am.
watch.
I'm literally
Why
looking
don't you
at
campaign to get on?
because I actually don't. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Some of these questions are really fucking hard. They are.
Wow, they were also that short on Prime Video.
Give me an
I don't know
example of like.
why that
See, maybe
seemed longer.
maybe Colin didn't hit for you in the way he hit for me.
Did you watch it when it was on Prime or no?
I watched the whole thing on Prime.
Oh yeah.
What's a
don't know.
question that you didn't get?
I did.
So many. They're
Give me an example.
These questions are hard.
no, they're really hard.
Very
I can't
hard.
off the top of my head because they're
and a
so
lot of times
hard.
it's also from like pre our age where it's just
Maybe I'd be good.
like 80s and 90s stuff harder for me.
I do think you'd be good because there's a lot of
It's like a lot of
movie like director questions.
I also feel like I'm pretty well versed in what you know because I have to go through all of the thousands of questions that people send us that it just is like in my brain.
Exactly, and you do hear us talk 24/7,
Yeah.
so you like know what we're into and what we know and all those things.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, you know too much about me after today,
Everyone does.
right? Fuck. Oh, can't take
It's
it
all
back.
right. Anyway,
now.
the Knicks just can't seem to lose. Go
Imagine.
New York, go.
Wait, if the Knicks win, where does the parade go? Like in New York, is it 7th Ave or like
I don't know. I think it changes.
Just go around.
Parade path. I think there's
every borough?
no. I think they normally keep to Manhattan. Or maybe they start somewhere else and then cross over. I'm trying to think of where
When's the last time
like
a New
my
York
friends
team won?
did when the Giants won Super
Giants?
Bowls, they would. Yeah, the
Or the
Yankees won since then.
last time the
yes.
Giants won was like
No?
2011.
What was the last Yankees World Series win?
2008 or 9.
2009. So yeah, the Giants were after that.
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah.
It would be fun. I don't know. That it was a great
crazy.
game. I'm.
Would be a lot of
But they
fun.
give
You know
everyone
what
off
has
work.
been. You know it's been. What'd you ask?
Would they give everyone off like a day off of work?
Not you, buddy.
Certainly not him.
You stay in the studio.
He's actually like, well, he hates them all, so
Yeah, right.
he's more gonna let him out on the streets with all the people he hates. I will say because it is very funny and it's a long joke now within my friends and it shows the dedication. My friend Madeline, huge Knicks fan, she had made herself like a chicken cutlet for dinner on I think maybe like the first night that the Knicks had a playoff win, and then she was like, had chicken cutlet that night. They won, and then she just kept.
So she said 12
She
chicken
just
cutlets.
kept making chicken cutlets every time that the Knicks have been playing, and they just keep winning. And she just keeps updating us, and she's like, "I on all the chicken cutlets that she sent a Snapchat to us last night because they all went out to watch the game. My friends, she sent a Snapchat that said, "Quick reminder that I have had 12 chicken cutlets."
That's amazing.
I said, and you know what? I love that. I love that energy.
Yeah.
Just keeping it going. It's put a smile on my face walking down the street, seeing everybody so excited and having fun with it. The city is alive. I took Olive for her last walk. Everyone's cheering in the streets. The lines for the bars.
What do you mean
insane.
last walk?
Yeah, that was
For her last walk
ominous.
of the night. Oh, I just meant last walk of the night. Like, you know, her final walk.
She said, I took Olive for her last walk. Everyone said go Knicks and sent her on her way. It's like, what the fuck?
I just meant her last
walk of the
normally,
night,
you know,
of
our-
the evening.
Like I waited till the end of the game, and then I
went
took
on
her
to
out
walk.
for her last
And everyone- yes.
peep. So then I
Got it. Got it. Yeah, I did hit somebody with a go Knicks today on the street.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Like a stranger, you just
It's
said, "Go
stranger.
Knicks."
Oh my god! You know what I
Was
did?
wearing a Knicks shirt, and I
You know
just
what I
said,
didn't even
you know what I
share?
said? I said, why not? Oh my god!
You know what I didn't even share?
Yes.
That last week, my husband
Oh,
fist
yeah.
bumped Timothy Chalamet on the street.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe,
cannot
and I
believe
forgot
it.
to say it.
Yeah.
But the Knicks energy is high, and he was lucky because it was after he had been to game one of the Eastern Conference Finals, so he had his T-shirt that they give everyone in the arena, and he said he put it back on to go run some errands, and when he was coming back, he was like, "I was so happy I put the shirt on to go run errands," because he crossed Timothy Chalamet on the street and just gave him like a fist bump and was like, "Go Knicks." And they just had a go Knicks moment. And they were like, and he was like, "Hell yeah, man, go Knicks." He gave him like a little hit on the shoulder.
I'm so fucking
a
jealous.
dream moment.
Did you kiss his shoulder after?
No, I don't know if he would have liked that.
If you saw him,
right.
would you
Come
say?
here, let me get a little sniff.
Yeah, let me sniff that shoulder of yours.
Would you call him Timmy or Timothy if you saw him?
Timmy.
Timmy, go Knicks.
I'm saying go next to strangers on the street. I think I'd probably call him Timmy.
I would. Yeah, same. You're in the vibe.
Tim.
I just love whatever group.
Tim, it sounds like Tim from
No,
HR.
Yeah. No. I love what seemingly like Knicks superfan group chat. I think that exists. I don't know if it does, but I'm just imagining that it does. And they're all coordinating like who's buying seats to what game, whose plane are they getting on to San Antonio, all these things. You see them all together. Timothy's sitting with Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan. He's got the whole gangs right there. Ben Stiller's courtside. They're all talking about who's sitting
I was
where.
surprised that Timothy
Fat Joe.
couldn't-
Sorry, I can't forget about Fat Joe.
I'm surprised he couldn't get courtside.
I'd imagine that it would have been tricky for all of them to get
You think maybe
courtside.
it's like
Perhaps they
Ben-
wanted to be in a little cluster of fans together. You know,
Maybe it's like,
LeBron
Ben,
was
you've been
there.
around longer than me. You take it.
Yeah, he's like, Ben, you take the first game. He wants to be like a part
Game.
of a bigger game.
Yeah,
Right,
he's-
maybe we'll see if they rotate.
I mean, MSG.
Maybe San Antonio is like not letting,
Yeah.
maybe they don't want as many Knicks fans courtside.
Did you see the cheapest ticket as of like this
$6,000.
morning? Over $6,000
Crazy.
to sit in the rafters.
Crazy.
And to stand.
It's
That's
to
insane.
stand.
Like the Chase Bridge, I think is like standing
Doesn't-
only, isn't it?
How
all the
do
way
they
up
get
there?
away with this?
Or there's like a bar seat maybe that you can sit on.
I'm trying to contribute to the conversation.
How does he keep getting away with this? I don't know who he is, but he keeps getting away with it.
This is
James
disgusting.
Yeah,
Oh, that prick.
we knew.
Sorry.
No,
knew
did
that-
you see
no.
that?
He still won't let Charles Oakley into
Yeah,
the games.
I think it was Ben Stiller and someone else. Both
Michael Jordan
and Ben Stiller
Well,
equally tried to like
He
mend the
won't
bridge.
let us in.
No,
No.
he's a guy. He's a grudge guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
won't let us.
No one holds a grudge harder than James Dolan, it appears. And their Knicks are in the finals, and him and Charles Oakley, Knicks alum, have long-standing beef. And I saw a tweet that was like Adam Silver and like Michael Jordan both tried to talk to him to like let Charles Oakley go to home games, and he won't let him go.
Wild.
Lifetime ban from the Garden.
Damn.
So yeah, pretty crazy. But it's been entertaining, and I'm excited to see. It's gonna when the game's in New York on Monday. It's gonna be fucking wild.
It's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
And then we
And
got
then
the World Cup.
Yeah.
The traffic is
I
gonna
know.
be.
For you, honey,
I know.
in and out of Jersey, it's gonna be a disaster.
It is, and they're doing construction everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere in Jersey, everywhere in New York City.
They're doing construction everywhere.
No, they're
It's
everywhere.
insane.
Thank you, my Echo.
No, but I'm telling you, like
They are doing construction
they've
everywhere.
done it on every corner around my building.
No, it's insane.
I
How
think, oh, they're
frustrating is it
done?
everywhere you go?
7 a.m. every day. Jackhammer, wake me up.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Jersey City, everywhere in Hoboken. You turn onto a street, it's closed. You got to go to a detour. That one's closed. It is madness. They are doing construction on every single road in New York and New Jersey.
Yeah.
And then, so we're taking the train, and then the trains, they're putting signs up on all the trains and the PATH train and everything in the subways, being like, it's going to be madness
It's gonna
with
be
the World
madness.
Cup.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it really is. I truly Godspeed to all those that are trying to get to MetLife for the World Cup. If you've been following along, it's been a crazy saga. New Jersey Transit had priced tickets like it was like $150 to do a round trip ticket. And they were only doing so many tickets. If you didn't get one in time, you were shit out of luck. And then I think they've knocked it down. It might be 50 now. It was like, but it started high. It was like 100, then it went to 150, then went back down again. And at the same time, people are going to be coming in for the Knicks. They're going out to MetLife. They're coming in for MSG. Around Penn Station is going to be absolute madness.
Be a doghouse.
But it's going to be, really a lot of craziness going on. But yeah, it's true. There's because you're going to have to really manage your in and out.
Right.
Well, hopefully we're out. We're going to be recording from out of
Well,
the
I'll be at
studio
the
a little bit
shore
next week.
all next week, basically.
Yeah,
Well,
which
for
is
the
good.
second
Well,
half of
that's
the
when
week.
there's games that start next
Me
week.
and Noah are going to be going crazy at the shore.
Party rocking.
Woo woo.
And speaking of, there's going to be a ton of fun things going on around the city, of course, as we enter this time. And Truly is throwing a great event in Hoboken. We're going to be joining Truly to be joining them at their grand opening of the Truly Believe bar, which is going to be really fun at Texas, Arizona in Hoboken. That is on Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday. We'll be there around 6 p.m.
Tuesday, June 9th.
Yes.
And we're really excited because I think that's going to be a big hub for where people can go and hang out and enjoy some Truly and watch some soccer.
Yeah, come hang out, all my Jersey people. Come hang out before you head to the shore for the rest of the weekend. Tuesday night is a great time to come have some drinks before that. So.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get into the rest of today's episode. We're going to do some Love Island talk. We also have an amazing interview with Camila Mendes, who we've wanted on this show for quite some time. So happy to have her in. And we have a great game of trivia. So let's get into it.
Good wipes are premium flushable wipes, and they are actually flushable. They are made with plant-based fibers, so they break down easily. You don't have to worry about that. And they are made for sensitive skin, made with clean ingredients and dermatologist tested. Many other wipes can cause irritation, but Good wipes are gentle. They also have a variety of gentle scents: rosewater, shea cocoa, lavender, botanical bliss. Also, for those that don't maybe love a fragrance, you can do the fragrance free if maybe the fragrance bothers you or you're not really someone that likes scented things. They're also super soft. They feel so much better than other wipes. They have that amazing soft texture. There's no greasiness or weird film. You can get them in the extra large, which is great because that's 40% bigger than other wipes. It's just important to make sure you're feeling good, taking care of yourself. You got to deal with some itchy toilet paper, or for me, it's like having a pack of Good wipes with you when you're coming home from the gym, or if you're feeling really sweaty. We're in these hot summer months now. It just helps with a little refresh if you're on the go. Good Wipes wants you to have a sensational summer. Buy any 2 packs of Good Wipes at your favorite retailer, text them your receipt, and get reimbursed almost immediately for one of them. For more details, head to goodwipes.com/CITO. Again, that's goodwipes.com/CITO to snag a free pack of Good Wipes.
All right, let's talk a little Love Island USA. It started Tuesday night. Unfortunately, I watched the first episode Tuesday night. Wednesday, we actually did something very fun at work, something new and different that Mubi and Smelly were working on. I think they posted about it.
Yeah, like a little tease, but they haven't shared too many details.
Yeah, so we won't.
Yeah.
But we were a part of it, and we were at the office late last night, and then the Knicks were on and everything. So I actually am not caught up on the...
Too much pop culture.
And pop culture. So... I did watch Pop Culture Jeopardy because, you know, the semifinals. And then the Knicks were on. So I'm not caught up on the second episode of Love Island, unfortunately. I also was shocked that it was on Wednesday because usually the schedule is not. But that returns back to that next week.
Right, because it's like you can't do one episode and then skip the next day.
Right, and usually there is no episode on Wednesday, so I was very confused.
Yeah.
But I've only seen the first episode so far, but you've watched.
I have watched, and I just got to say that these guys and gals are kissing like I've never seen kissing happen before in my life. I've watched both episodes with my sister, and I've turned her every time, and I said, am I sounding like an old lady, or is this like too much? Like, what is going on? It is nonstop kissing. They're not talking. No one's, I'd like to see some getting to know each other. Every challenger, they're just making them kiss the whole time. And this, I don't want to spoil too much for you.
You could spoil.
But there is, right. It's not like 2 days. It's not like a, crazy thing.
There's a third episode coming out by the time this episode airs.
I'm really only able to talk about the first 2 because that's all I watched. But they do there's a recoupling in the second episode. They brought bombshells in. They bring bombshells in. They get an opportunity, just the way the cookie crumbled, they ended up with 2 people each. And so they went off into another room. I don't know. They were in a different bedroom, different place, in a giant bed for the 3 people together. So it was like they were sleeping guy, girl bombshell, and girl, boy bombshell.
Okay.
No. It was Ria, for the girl and the guys, the 2 guys. She's clearly feeling one guy way more than the other. they're having a little like canoodle in the bed. The other guy's right next to her. He like rolls over. He's kind of like, my turn. And she's like, oh, no. And then he like has to roll back over and she's like cuddled up to the guy she likes and the other guy's just sleeping on the side of the bed. I was flabbergasted.
I'm absolutely stunned.
No, it was crazy.
I didn't see a lick about this.
Oh my God, the guy tries to like roll over to join in. He's like, okay, like, come on, my turn. Like, where's my smooch?
You fucking serious?
No, it was actually crazy.
That's
So then they come back. They come back and Ariana's like, you got to pick which person you want, the two people that you were just with. But the way you pick is kiss the person you want. I said, what happened to I want to couple up with this person because, and then you say something nice. It was just smooch. And it's not just a peck. It's not just like, I picked this person. It's like hardcore makeout. You're seeing their tonsils, their tongue, everything inside of their mouth, the saliva.
You're actually seeing the spit
You
being
hear
swapped.
the noises. It's like, this is rein in the kisses. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Well, you know what this reminds me of? Remember when we had Trent on to
Yes.
do Bachelor?
The kisses.
Show me the
So
kisses.
show me the kisses.
No.
But literally take the kisses away.
Don't show me the
No
kisses.
more kisses. Let's have conversation.
Bring back some healthy conversation.
Seriously, all I know so far about these people is that two of them said go Birds and they're pumped about both of them being Eagles fans.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah is right, but it was just like,
oh my
where's
God.
the conversation?
Do you think they were told about the AJ Brown news?
I think they might have. They may have just seen it.
No, because they've
before.
probably been
Oh,
like,
they have
locked
been.
away.
Yeah, but I don't know when they like officially lose their phones.
They're going to be devastated when they get
Yeah.
out.
And then there's also
He
this.
has a Patriots
There's
run.
also this new guy Gabriel who he just keeps taking his shirt off when nobody's asking him to take his shirt off. Like he's in the room with the two girls because he came in as a bombshell. I think when we, as it seems to happen now at the beginning of every season, is someone gets pulled for previous reasons. Videos resurfaced of the Vasana is her name, and using words she can't be using, and she got pulled from the season. Then there was rumors that this guy Gabriel may have also been pulled, but really they just made him like the first bombshell so that they would have even numbers. He comes in, he's in the room with the two girls in the giant bed, and they're talking. He's just like unbuttoning his shirt, takes the shirt off, and you're just like,
He
wait,
did that when he came out at
Yes.
first too. He
and
just
he
keeps
did it when he
unbuttoning his
started
shirt.
making out with the other people. Every contest so far has just been kissing. They have kissed so much. They put 5 doors out, and they put like one. They started off with sex positions as the first one,
Yes,
and then they went
did.
to like dog person, cat person, plant person. The girls are on one
You know
side,
what?
boys are on the other.
I respected Casey so much when he was like, I
Plant.
want plants.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to play.
yeah.
He was like, I tried to be edgy.
I saw, I don't know if it was a tweet or a thread or something, but it was so funny because Casey, when he opens his door for the final matching and no one was there, and someone posted like, when they moved the stone away and Jesus wasn't there.
The thing is, he was the cutest.
He's adorable.
So I just was like,
He's adorable.
no one's standing.
It did really seem like they were trying to go off of like who had a lot of same traits, or I mean, granted, all you knew is sex position if they were a dog or cat person. But like the last one was just, oh, who's here for love, whatever. Everyone stands behind the same door. You're watching 5. They're all kissing each other, all right next to each other. 5, 10 people all kissing, and then they just turn the next or
And
kiss
they
the
just
next.
all swapped. That was one of the most insane things I've ever seen.
I couldn't believe it. And then they're still standing at that same door. They made them do a stand on now they're in couples. Stand on the red dot if you want to talk to other people, or green dot if you want to stay with the person you've just met. It's been like 16 hours. So the two bombshells come in and talk. They get the people that are on the red dots. But they also don't speak a single word to them because they're secret. They just also start making out with them.
It's all a makeout game.
And I know that it's been heavy kisses in like the previous seasons, but this is a lot more than before.
You know, it's gross. When they all started swapping with each other, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
It's so much. It really, really is.
What are your thoughts on Kenzie?
She just seems like a big girl, a big personality.
Yeah, a lot of crying for like someone you've known for like.
No, I
10
know.
minutes.
But here's the thing. I think that, but then I'm like, what's actually worse? Getting to know someone, you've been there for 2 weeks, and you kind of know, like, oh, maybe it's not going to work out, and you're sad, or like you go in, you're so excited to be there, and the first guy that you like is like, you're not my type.
But she was kind of acting like it was at Casa Amor, where she's like, I just wish if he was like wanting to meet other people. It's like it's been
no.
3 minutes.
That there was like I think someone had mentioned like cheating, and I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
It's been 30 seconds.
Sometimes you just don't know if they're like trying to get now, because Love Island's so big, like a moment, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
for
react
sure.
a certain way.
No, yeah, because then she's like, no more crying today. It's like, yeah, I hope not.
I
It's
hope.
fucking
I
day
know.
2.
I saw people really say it's like
First night.
and giving people shit for like quitting their jobs or all these things. It's like, okay, well, the public made an outcry of like not casting influencers or people that clearly you're like, oh, well, this is your job, is you're following and all these things on the show, and then you're gonna be surprised when someone who has like a normal 9 to 5 like has to quit their job or is potentially fired because they can't you can't just leave your 9 to 5 for 6 weeks.
I saw people saying like Sean's mayor
Oh,
was
yeah,
pumped
yeah.
when he was left alone.
Yeah,
He's rooting against him.
Which, by the way, was crazy for that mayor to like publicly.
No, everyone's online.
Make that
It's like that's the
statement.
most like American thing that's ever happened. Is like you leave for reality TV, like
Yeah.
for anything.
I know, and his mom posted a whole long thing on social media too, defending him, which I thought was nice. But everybody seems lovely so far. Like there's not no one that I'm like
No Huda.
yeah. There's just like Bryce needs to do something with his hair. I'm not quite sure what.
A lot of
But
people have
it's-
been comparing him to the food god.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. I said to Gia, it's almost like if you took all the characters from Gossip Girl and put them into one person. Like he's
Yeah,
like
that's pretty spot on.
Like there's weirdly like Nate, Dan, Chuck all combined into one human, and like I don't know. That's an interesting one for sure. But everybody else seems really nice and sincere.
What are your thoughts on like there being a nepo?
That's a joke on there being.
Sincere.
There's that's a joke on.
Yeah,
There's
that
a guy
confused
named
me at first
Sincere.
too. Like why did like they had to cast like someone's brother for like Charlie's brother?
Well, he just appears to be Charlie 2.0, honestly. So I don't know if that's.
I know, but I'm like
I don't have any like.
I'm just like come on.
Well,
Yeah, they love to. I don't know. You need to have a little pop in the first round of casting, in the first group of people, I think.
But it's like oh my god, it's Charlie's brother. Like
people are talking about it.
I guess.
Yeah, I think it definitely got people talking. I'm just interested to see how much kissing they're gonna have to continue to do at this point. Like it's really, will they have to actually get to know each other?
Yeah, I hope.
One can only hope,
Yeah.
but
I need to catch up. I'm
yeah,
excited to catch up
yeah,
this
I'm
weekend.
sure there may have been like a dumping already. Who knows what could have happened on Thursday night with
Right.
with another recoupling of sorts, because now these two Islanders are. I thought there may have already been, but they're single and vulnerable.
Between that and Pop Culture Jeopardy, I mean, two things are going to
Yeah.
be happening on Thursday that we won't be able to talk about for Friday's episode. All right, that wraps up the Love Island talk, and we'll get into our interview with Camila.
We've got lots to talk about today, but we need to talk about the thing keeping everyone's lives organized right now. That is Microsoft 365 Copilot. What if you could add an AI assistant to your work without leaving your workflow? It's built into Microsoft Word, Excel, and Outlook. Copilot works where you work, helping you do more in the apps that you already use. In Word, Copilot helps turn scattered notes into a first draft. In Excel, it generates insights from your data. And in Outlook, it cuts through the noise to get you up to speed faster. So as you're going into the weekend, you got a lot on your plate. Microsoft 365 Copilot can really help you with so much of those tasks that take a long time, but they can help you really move faster and be efficient and get all that work done. The apps go further with Copilot. You can learn more at m365copilot.com/work. All right, everyone, we are here with a very special guest. We have Camila Mendes in studio. We're so excited to chat with you. We are such a big fan.
We are.
We have both been following you for a long time.
Really?
Yes, since the Riverdale days.
Aww.
We loved Riverdale. Through all the chaos.
Yes.
Through all the chaos.
How long did you last? Be honest.
I will be honest.
I lasted a season.
Season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
I think I
impressive.
dabbled in 4 and 4
that was enough.
like, I don't
What
I
did
don't
four?
know.
What was 4 again? Was that the time jump?
Yeah.
We became adults.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think,
Or was that 5?
or maybe that was 5.
That was 5.
When was Chad Michael Murray?
That was 3, wasn't
3?
it?
Okay. So I made it
I
all
don't
the way.
know.
I think I made
Yeah.
it all the way through 3 because when Chad Michael Murray got involved, I was like,
That was
getting
that didn't
nuts.
keep you in?
No, but here's
No,
the
it did.
thing.
I said I finished that whole
Oh,
season.
you had to. Yeah.
We still kept up with it. Though.
Always.
Even
Yes.
if we weren't watching episode to episode,
Through the internet.
we were keeping up with exactly what was
Yeah.
happening.
Yes.
I feel like everyone was. But
Exactly.
we really are so excited to have you. We've been wanting you on the
Thank
show
you.
for years. You have been absolutely crushing your premiere looks right now.
thank you.
We were just talking. You're very business today.
I'm very business
Because you
today.
knew that we were an extremely serious podcast
Yes.
and you had to come professional.
Yeah.
Well, it's women in the office.
Exactly.
And you, even though I was talking about my nipples being out before this, we were taking
Yeah.
this very, very
Yeah.
seriously. But you have been looking absolutely
Thank you.
amazing. Can we talk about some of your looks? Because
Yeah.
these dresses are absolutely to die for. I know you've done some vintage. How
Yep.
are you picking out the looks right now for the premieres?
Well, I have an incredible stylist, Molly Dixon, who she's like the only stylist I've had that really gets my vibe and my style. And that was like a long process for
Yeah.
me. I went through a lot of stylists to get to where I am now. And Molly just gets me. Like I can trust that when I walk into a fitting, the rack of clothes that she has for me is all stuff that I like and that like she just intuitively knows my vibe. And whenever there's like a press tour, like a specific project we're promoting, I'll make a mood board on Pinterest and I'll send it to her. And then she just sort of like scans it and is like, okay, I get what you're going for.
Yeah.
And then
because finding that chemistry with the stylist can be extremely hard, right?
Yes.
Especially when a stylist is dressing you in something that you wouldn't usually wear, but you're like, do I take the risk?
yeah. And in the beginning of my career, like, it's like I didn't know what that process was like. Like I'd never had a stylist before. And then, you're going to events that are like, I never had to go to a gala when I was in college, So I just had to you have to find what your red carpet style is, which is very different from your day-to-day style and how you dress on a daily basis. So that was like its own process, but Molly's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
What has been your favorite carpet for Masters of the Universe
Um,
look yet?
I honestly loved the Anna October white gown. It was like a silky gown.
Gorgeous.
That whole look just felt really like ethereal and just sort of timeless, a little old Hollywood.
Yeah.
There was just something about that. And I wore the blue contact lenses that I wear in the movie in Masters of the Universe. So it felt like a nice little nod to my character.
Yeah. What do you think about are the color contacts, do you notice them at all? I've always been curious because we were talking about them the other day, just like changing your eye color. It's
Yeah.
like looking in the mirror, is it kind of jarring?
It's very
Yeah.
jarring. And I'm just kind of like, holy shit, thank God I don't have blue eyes
Yeah.
in real life because I'd be unstoppable. I would be a menace to society.
That's why you see, I feel like people try the contacts and then they get like addicted to it because it's like, oh my God.
Oh my
This is
God.
a whole
Anything
new
with these
me.
eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
I get it now. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I always did, but like, holy shit, I felt like I had like a secret power.
Right.
Like,
Right. We get why people with blue eyes
Yes.
act up a lot.
And
It's like,
yes.
'cause they feel like they can get away with
And
it.
also
can.
as a fellow like dark hair, dark eyes
Yeah.
gal, I feel like everybody's always like, oh, the dark hair and the blue eyes is just the look.
there's
And you're like,
something
wow.
about that combination
Yeah.
that is, yeah.
It really is.
It's a Megan
Well,
Fox
stunning.
effect.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep, exactly. That is so true. Well, the dresses were all stunning. The movie is so fun, action packed. I feel like it is the quintessential summer
Yep.
blockbuster
Yeah.
action film. What drew you to the role of Tila in the first place?
Well, I had to audition several times. I feel like I've never played a role like this in my career. Like as you guys have seen, I've played a lot of like popular, maybe not mean girls, but just like a little sassy, very confident. Tila's confident, but she's a warrior and like way scrappier, and she gets her hands dirty, and she's like a proper leader. I've never played a character like that before, and I've never been in an action film, action fantasy film. And I've always wanted to tap into the fantasy world, like playing a character that's larger than life with superpowers. It just makes me feel like I'm a kid again.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the reason why I got into acting was because I loved playing pretend as a kid. And so it's just like a very full circle thing.
Yeah. And you fit into the fantasy world so well, but you mentioned having to audition a couple times for this.
Yeah.
Are you still auditioning a ton? I'm sure, you know, you're such a known name at this point.
I mean, not really,
but you are. And I feel like it's so interesting to hear the side of like having to audition a bunch for this role.
Yeah, and that's why I think I wanted it so badly, because I hadn't really had to audition this extensively for something in a long time, like since Riverdale, really, where I'm like going through many, you know, I know they had like a short list of people that they wanted to read, and I was one of them. And, you know, it's just like, it like reignites that competitive side of you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was like, holy shit, I have not wanted something this badly since Riverdale. Like, it felt like something that could, I'm not going to say change my life, because, you know, who knows? Like, you never know with these things. But, like, it felt like that scale of a project that I haven't experienced yet. And it sort of felt like a like leveling up and a new challenge that one can only dream of as an actor. So.
Well, it's such a great like, to use a classical term, like a resume booster. It's like something so different than what you have. So it's like, now I can do this. It opens up the doors to a whole new world of opportunity, really.
Yeah.
It's like, I can do the training, I can do the big action, all those things. And those movies are so entertaining and fun. Speaking of the training, when did training start for you? Like, once you got the role? Or did you even try and maybe get into it a little bit before, just for, you know, good luck?
I mean, fortunately, I am somebody who loves to work out and strength train. So, like, that was already a part of my daily life. But I never set out to, like, gain muscle and bulk up. Like, that was a completely new pursuit that I've never experienced. But, yeah, I trained for months. Like, I started in September of 2024. We didn't film till February, March of 2025. And so it was a couple months in LA of just sort of like laying down the groundwork. And then we were flown to London early, like 3 months early, to start what was essentially like a Masters of the Universe boot camp. So like I had to, you know, Monday through Friday, went to set. They had like a gym that was specifically made for Nick and I, for me and Nick, where it was like, you know, Masters of the Universe posters everywhere. It was just like a little home, which was like our hub for those couple months. And it was amazing. It was like an hour and a half of weight training followed by an hour and a half of stunt training. You know, I learned like sword fighting and boxing, and I had to do wire work and bow staff training. At one point, rifle training. Yeah, because my character has a rifle staff, so it's not only a bow staff, but it does also, everything. But it also shoots people. So, so I had to like learn how to properly hold that. It was just a really incredible experience, like learning all these new skill sets.
Yeah, that is so awesome, because I feel like people, you know, when they watch a movie and they don't really hear about what goes into like playing that role, you think, oh, somebody could just be learning lines and, you know, everything that we can do now with technology, make it look a certain way. But you are training like an athlete for your role, which is just so cool. And especially now to like have those skill sets after the fact as well is just amazing.
I had to drop out of a film because of the training because they were so serious about it. You need to get here early to train, and it wasn't just about like looking strong. It was like, we need you to be strong in order to do these stunts and to like do them well and not hurt yourself. Right. So there was like a lot of emphasis on like just genuinely, we need you to be strong.
And not only the role being such a huge accomplishment, but being so strong. Like,
Yeah.
you feel so great about yourself.
Totally. And looking strong and being strong, what I realized are two very different things. And I think there's a lot of distortion about what being strong looks like in the media. Like, you know, I don't know, like sometimes you'll see a photo of someone who's just like really lean, like they just have really low body fat. But you can see the like the curve in their muscles because they just don't have a lot of fat over them. And people will be like, wow, she's so strong, so toned.
Right.
And it's like, no, that's just like someone not eating a lot.
No, absolutely. And I do feel like right now having an emphasis on being strong is
Yes.
such an amazing message to have.
Yeah.
I mean, we love strength training as
Yeah.
well. We talk
Yeah.
about it a lot. Like,
It's incredible.
It is really so cool.
It's the only thing that like
And-
got me into wanting to work
Yeah.
out. 'Cause
Yes.
for a while I was like, I hate this.
And
Right.
it's the
And
most effective.
It is, and like hitting that PR, like benching, you're like, oh my God, I feel so
Yes.
cool
Oh my
that I
God.
can do this.
Yeah.
Right? It's such an empowering thing. So that is so awesome that is part of the role.
Yeah. No, it was really cool.
You mentioned training with Nick. Hell of a transformation
Yeah.
that he had to go through. What was it like kind of training side by side with him and having to do all that together?
It was really great because
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, we play childhood best friends in the film. So it kind of helped us establish this friendship right off the bat. And, you know, it's a very vulnerable experience. Like, you're both, like, we were both bulking at the same time and cutting at the same time. And in the bulk, like, you're putting on a lot of weight. And as somebody, like, you know, I used to have an eating disorder and I had issues with my, you know, body dysmorphia. And so, like, when you're intentionally, like, you're gaining weight, and I was, like, literally seeing fat in my shoulders from how much more muscle was there. It was, like, pushing everything out. And, you know, it's, like, a very vulnerable experience to watch your body change so quickly. And he was feeling very vulnerable about it, too. So it was, like, nice to have that support from each other during that time. And, you know, it's, like, it can be quite isolating when you're filming a project. Like, luckily he's from London, so for him he's home.
Right.
But I wasn't, so it's like nice to have a buddy there who's like with you every day, you know.
Knows all the right places.
Exactly.
Can tell you where to go.
Yeah.
Can invite you home for a home cooked meal if you need it.
I mean, Nick doesn't really go out, so
Yeah, well, there you
he
go.
didn't really have any recommendations because that would require him to leave his house.
He's just there then.
Yeah. We also just couldn't go out to eat while we were there because we were on a very specific diet and we had our meals prepped for us, which was amazing in its own way. But like for that entire time, I was there for 7 months. I was eating pre-made meals that I was microwaving. Like, so everything I ate was microwaved for like 7 months.
Yeah, just like really such an intense process. What was it like then getting to watch the finished
my
project
God.
and seeing all the hard work
It's
you guys put into
crazy.
it?
I mean, just like what really came together when I finally watched the final, like the film in its final form, was seeing the like visual world building,
Yeah.
which already they did such an incredible job with the practical sets. Like a lot of it was like done on set, but obviously the big backgrounds and the big backdrops weren't. And so seeing that and like just how beautiful this world looked on camera. I mean, it's like a visually stunning film. Like there's
It
so
is.
much color and vibrancy.
And that's what I loved about it too, because there is something right now where I feel we get these new movies and people really love to break down the color.
Mute it. They
mute it. And even with like sequels or things, they go back, they look at the original, they're like, this is so bright and vibrant. Now everything
Yeah.
feels duller.
Gray
this
sludge.
movie,
Yeah.
no way.
No,
like
it's
it is
so colorful.
bright. It is colorful. It's one of those ones that you like want to see in the movie theater because it has
Yes.
that pow effect to it, which is really cool. What was it like walking on set on a movie of this scale versus some of the previous stuff you've done?
I don't know that I necessarily, I mean, I guess I did. I think there was one set, which was the Subternia set, that was so big. Like it was just such a large set and it really felt like we were in the world because it was on one side, there was a platform that had my ship on it and then like a bridge leading to the other side that had this whole Subternia set with like cliffs and, you know, staircases. It was just like so elaborate and it was a massive stage and we were filling up the entire stage with this world. And it was just, I think that's when I realized I'm like, damn, like it's a big budget movie.
It's a big blockbuster film.
Yep. This has got that feel.
Yeah.
Working on other films and being on the set of Riverdale for so long, what did you learn that you wanted to take with you into a big film like this, or something that you didn't want to take with you?
That's a good question. I think like Riverdale was such a unique experience in that I like these people, not just the cast, but some of the crew too, who stuck around through to the end. They become like your family, and you're just so familiar with these people, and it felt just like home in a weird way. And I think the lesson I had to learn is not every set is going to feel that way because you're not with them for 7 years. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of bonding and connection isn't going to happen on everything. And I definitely formed a lot of great connections on the set, but it's like when it's this big of a film, it's like the crew is multiplied.
Yeah.
It's like so many people, you can't possibly get to know every single one. And that was, a new experience for me. It's just like sometimes you're on set and you're like, oh, I've never seen that person before.
Yeah.
Or, it's just like a little bit like it's not an indie film. It's not a lower budget. It's like this. You really feel that when you're on projects like this.
It is interesting, talking to so many actors and actresses, hearing about their experiences with castmates on their films. Like they become super close, or maybe they never talk again after.
Right.
And I feel like being on a show for so long, you're kind of forced to be within the same universe of each other for so many years. And so you have your ups and downs, you have your friendships, breakups, the whole thing that you guys are all experiencing together. And then as an audience, people become super invested, which adds a whole other layer. How did you handle that with Riverdale? Because I know that we all became so invested in your guys' friendships. Even now, still people are like, oh my God, what's it like with Madeline and Lily now? Yeah. Everyone's still so invested.
I know, it's really sweet. It's really sweet. I mean, like it's great to have that support. I mean, it doesn't really change anything for us. Like we all have our, we're friends because we're friends. Like we were all texting today about wanting to go to an Ariana Grande concert together. And it's so lovely that it's like I still have my girls and they're the only people who understand, who share the same experience that I do. And so there's like a deep level of understanding there that like no one can really ever fill that gap in my life,
It's so nice to see, and you guys still find ways to show up and support each other.
Yeah.
Which is great, because that can be really hard to do. You're all very busy. What do you like to do to show up in your friendships?
Oh, God. What do you mean?
Like, there's certain things that people do. It's maybe you throw in a text. Like when someone's going through, you check on them via text. You get them a phone call.
I see.
They got a premiere. You're like, I'm going to make sure I can make it to that. Or
I think
anything
my
like
friends. Yeah, I show up for my friends. Like I love to show up for especially those big moments. But also, I feel like all my friends know this about me, that like if you need me, I am there. Yeah. Like if you if something's going on, I feel like they know they can call me and that I will be there. It's hard because I feel, I don't always feel like the best friend to some of my closest friends because I'm like traveling all the time. Yeah. I'm not around all the time, or, especially during the Riverdale days. Like we were on set every day for 10 months out of the year. And it was like, when you're on set, you just like, can't be on your phone like that. You just can't be texting like that. And so I felt this with my family too. It's like people around you, this is the sad reality, kind of have to accept that you're not as available as you would like to be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was a really hard thing for me because I want to be there for everyone all the time. And sometimes I was like, oh, like I don't feel like I'm showing up as a friend in the way that I'd like to, or showing up as a daughter in the way that I'd like to. Mm-hmm. That was something that I'm still calibrating in my life.
Yeah. But even having those thoughts and reflection does mean you are a great friend and a great daughter, because somebody who didn't have those thoughts would be a bad one.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Like acknowledging that means you do have that, which is also a great thing, to be as busy as you are and acknowledge those things. Because even just acknowledging, I feel like goes a long way for people. Even if you can't be there, it's like, Well, at least you're acknowledging that you
Yes.
feel sorry that you can't be.
And that's why I'm saying I think ultimately what I know I do have is that like if at any point, like if they're going through a breakup or got in a big fight with their mom or whatever, like it's like they know that if they need me, I am there. Like I will drop everything.
You will drop it
You know
all,
what I
yeah.
mean? But it's just like that day to day is sort of like I can't be as present as a friend. When I'm home and I'm not working, it's great. You know what I mean? But like when I'm
That one text is slipping through the
yeah, but
cracks.
so much of my life in my 20s was Riverdale. So I was just like on set in a different country from, away from everyone that I'm close with.
And a great friend will be understanding of that as well and always
Exactly.
support and wish for success.
And I feel like the truest friends are the ones that like you cannot talk for a while, and then when you see them, it's like no time has passed.
That's
my
the best.
friends
Yeah.
that I've known
Yeah.
forever
Yeah.
now. It's like we'll go months because
Yeah.
everyone has lives
Yeah.
and they're so busy, and then you catch up and you're like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
is like we talk every
Exactly.
second
Right.
of every day. Speaking of showing up for friends or maybe rivals or enemies at this point, you were in Mr. Fantasy's
New friends.
music video. New friend, yes. And
friend.
it's causing a lot of discussion on the internet.
Is it?
Yes, it is. How did you get involved in this music video?
Mr. Fantasy reached out to me.
Contacted
and
the team.
contacted the team. His people got in touch with my people, and they were basically like, do you want to be in Mr. Fantasy's music video? And I was like, absolutely, it's an honor. And
Next big star.
yeah,
You have
Well,
to be a part of it.
I love supporting rising musicians, rising
Absolutely.
artists. Like I want to uplift
Yeah.
him.
And did you have to personally apologize to KJ with everybody else?
KJ is a very emotionally mature man.
Yes.
I feel like he doesn't expect that. He's
Yeah.
just kind of he keeps it separate.
He's in
I
the
love-
industry. He gets
Yeah.
it.
He gets it.
And I
He
love
gets
seeing
it.
Mr. Fantasy on the carpet for Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, he was showing his support.
Yeah.
New
It was
friend.
amazing.
Yeah,
New
it's
friend.
just loving that support. I want to, you talked about being a part of Riverdale for so long, and I feel like there's chunks of time, like you had big chunks of time in one project, whether it's or just life. You got high school 4 years, college 4 years, almost immediately into Riverdale.
Yeah.
Right?
Like immediately.
So
Yeah.
it's like, so these big chunks of time after that ended, what were the sort of like mental hurdles you had to tackle that you had to like, kind of start anew sort of?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like a huge sense of relief, like I could finally breathe.
Yeah.
Because it was so nonstop after college. Like I was just sort of like thrown into it in the best way, by the way.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
like that's how
That's the
everyone dreams it
right,
will happen.
Yeah.
And that
I'm sure that's what everyone was talking about at NYU is like the dream is to get on a TV show right after school.
right. And so I was like very lucky in that way, but also, I'm like I booked a show that shoots 10 months out of the year in a different country, and we would get 2-month breaks, and those were months where you would want to go do something else. And so for like 7 years, I just didn't stop working, and I really burnt myself out.
Yeah.
And I was just on the sort of like hamster wheel of life where I was just like go, 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 go. And luckily, I think there was a strike. I mean, not luckily, but like there was something about the strike that happened right after Riverdale wrapped forever.
Yeah.
There was a strike, and I remember thinking, okay, like this is almost like a forced break. But then I ended up working. That was like when my production company started to take off, and we shot 2 back-to-back indies during that strike that were like, lower budget indies.
Yeah.
And so I was just in it. And then I was like also exercising a completely new muscle, which was hard and a new challenge. And so I was like so overextended, and I sort of reached a breaking point where I was like, I need to slow down, but I feel like I've said yes to so many things and I have my hand in so many things. Like if I step away, everything's going to fall apart. Like it's all just going to come crashing down. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to step away and like take a break.
Yeah.
And I kind of like reached my limit with like, I was just such a reactive person during this time of my life, like because I was so overwhelmed at work that like I was so sensitive to everything. It's like everything felt like life or death all the time. I was just like hyper vigilant.
Yeah.
like on edge, in fight or flight mode constantly. And I was just like, I need to do something about this. And I went to this like mental health facility that like completely changed my life and really taught me like what it like showed me what matters to me. Like I was reconnected to my like larger purpose and what I really want from life. And then everything after that became so much easier because I was like, oh, I don't need to do that because that doesn't actually serve my larger goal in life. Like once you're very clear on what that is, it's easier to say no to things because you have like a very specific intention with your time. So yeah, that was a mental hurdle that I faced.
Well, that is really incredible. And thank you for sharing with us,
Yeah.
especially talking about going to a mental health facility and advocating for that, because I feel like that is something that is a relatable feeling that people struggle with depending on what your job is, where you are at in life. I think a lot of people can relate to the feeling of like, this feels like the end of the world right now.
Yeah.
You know, like the fight or flight feeling.
Yes.
It's like everything is the biggest deal in the entire world and you work yourself up to that point. So to be able to take the moment to step back and, you know, get in touch with yourself and take necessary steps to change that is really a wonderful thing. And I feel like it's something that people really can relate to. And being in the position that you are, I feel like it's so great for people to hear that coming from someone like you.
Yeah.
What's one thing that you think you really learned that you've implemented in your day-to-day about taking care of your mental health?
I mean, it's a pretty simple answer, but meditation.
Yeah.
Like just like starting your day with some sort of reflection or something that just kind of connects you to yourself.
Yeah.
That has been really effective for me. But I also think it's just this like attitude towards life that I've adopted that is a little bit, it's like, nothing's that serious. Like I remind myself, I'm like, no one's holding a gun to your head saying you need to do this. Like this isn't life or death. It's like, this is all optional. Like everything is optional.
Yeah. No, you're so
right. One of my
Yeah.
friends gave me that advice like in recent years. I was just like, should I do this thing? Should I not do this thing? And it looks sort of like that end of the world feeling.
Yeah.
Of like, if I don't do this, and my friend was like, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, things are optional.
Yeah.
You know, and it feels like an obvious answer, but when you are in that state, things
It's all
don't
you can
feel
think of.
optional.
I know.
It feels like life or death.
Yeah, it feels like everyone around you is like pushing you towards something, and really, it's like I don't need to be an actor. Like no one's forcing me to be. No one's forcing me to be busy. Like I'm choosing that. Why am I choosing that? And like being able to be real with yourself and like reflect on why you're making the choices and know why you're making those choices.
I feel like it also helps you connect to the reasons why you really love it. It's like, well, why do I want to do this? Well, what are the reasons why I really enjoy doing it?
Yes.
And then it kind of gives you a reappreciation for what you're
Yes,
doing because you're
exactly.
like, I really do love it. You mentioned your production company,
Yeah.
which is so cool. And I think I love seeing women running their own production companies, doing these things. You started it with one of your best friends.
Yep.
Can you tell us more about your production company?
Yeah, I started it with my best friend Rachel Matthews, who I met on the first day of orientation at NYU Tisch.
That's amazing. You stay friends. Nobody ever stays friends with the person they met at orientation.
The orientation friends always are the first ones to go.
Well, listen, that's part of our meet cute because we weren't immediate friends. We met that day, and I just I love telling this story because I completely misread her. I was coming from my like rave girl Miami phase. I'm from Miami.
Yep.
And so I was like in my,
I feel you. It was that era.
It was that era. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I was coming from that, and I meet her, and she's from LA, and she has a tattoo, just like one tattoo, like the eternity symbol.
Right.
And I'm just like, I was like,
Classic
she's cool.
LA.
She's cool. She parties.
Yeah.
And so we befriended each other because, you know, it was like, it's like rare to meet someone like that in the theater school community. So I was like, okay, she and I are going to be friends. And so we were. And then I think I scared her away because she actually like was so not that person.
Yeah.
Like she grew up like very Christian and like, you know, in a suburb outside of LA. So like she was a very different girl than what I thought. And so I was texting her like every weekend being like, One Oak tonight. Like we're going to Avenue. We need more girls. Like at the promoters table.
Promoters asking for me to send pictures of the girls that are coming.
And she's like, oh, I'm going to a Bon Iver concert, and I'm like, who is that? A DJ?
You're like, wait, we're going to see Tiesto at Governor's Island.
No, literally. That's so funny. You know, their Avenue's coming back.
Avenue is coming back. I saw the
But if
promo
it's
last
not
night
next
on
to
Instagram.
Artichoke Pizza,
No, I know.
I don't want to
Well,
hear
I
about
know,
it.
but
New Bart
Artichoke
Avenue
Pizza's
looks
gone.
It is, but
What?
Artichoke,
Yeah,
they took
that
away
one's
that
there.
artichoke.
That
was
one's- that
was near
location's
One
gone.
Oak. Yeah, it's gone. So we know.
Well, my best friend had her 21st birthday at Avenue, so
Oh my God.
The
I
new
get
bar
it.
though looks really nice there, but that's besides the point. Continue.
They're bringing it back. We're bringing it back, which is so funny.
But no, and then we eventually made our way back to each other because I ended up dating a guy that was friends with the guy she was dating, and then our friend groups merged, and then that's how she and I became friends. And then we, we got even closer after both of us got out of our relationships, and we moved to LA, and I had a little room in her apartment that I would stop in and stay at whenever I was between seasons of Riverdale. And yeah, that's kind of how our friendship forged. And we'd always been talking about how one day we want to start a production company, because she's sort of like me, where we both have like very business oriented fathers. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like we have this sense about us of like, we're not just creatives, like we're also business people. Mm-hmm. And so we're like, okay, we'd be good at this. Like we can manage the creative. We have very similar tastes. But also we understand how to run a business. Yep. And the two of us together have such leadership energy. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to do it alone. Like I have no interest actually in starting a production company by myself. I want to do it with my best friend. I want it to be like a shared experience, to have someone that's like in your corner and like the two of you are in it together.
Yeah.
And there's a shared bond of getting to watch what you create too.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so, I feel it's got to be even more fulfilling to get to do that with your best friend than if you
and
were on
I
your
don't
own.
think I'd be able to do it. I'm sure I could. I don't want to knock,
Yeah.
I don't
Give yourself
wanna-
some credit.
I want to give
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
some credit, but like I wouldn't be able to do it because I don't have interest in doing it alone. And I think like it's nice to have someone like Rachel who's so brilliant and shares very similar creative tastes, and sometimes different in a good way. But like
Sparks good conversation.
she can catch my blind spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And vice versa. And I feel like that's always like the best businesses are the ones where there's like, it's like, okay, here are my strengths and here are my weaknesses, and you fill in my weaknesses and I fill in your strengths.
Exactly.
I
Especially
feel
that's
that.
us.
I was gonna say,
Especially
I
with
feel
like
with us working together, it's very similar.
exactly. And like you said, like two maybe sort of unlikely friends, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do have a lot of things in common, or else
Yeah.
you wouldn't be friends
Totally.
coming together. You bring out each other's strengths within each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely can relate to that. And I'm interested in what you guys are looking to sort of adopt with your production company. Like, what are the projects that you guys are looking for?
We like don't really think in terms of like certain genres or anything. I mean, it's just so happens that both of the projects we've made so far, that we've released so far, are coming of age stories.
Yeah.
But we just
love.
produced one that I also starred in called Dead, which was directed by Carlos Lopez Estrada. It's like a silent film that's also kind of musical. And it's about death and grief. But it's like also, it kind of has Amelie vibes. Like it's like
Okay.
very quirky and fun and lighthearted, but like with really profound messages about life. And then, we're developing a story that we just got the life rights to this girl's story, which I feel like especially people who grew up in New York will know who this is. I don't want to say it yet because it's not announced, but she is like such a unique story, and it's sort of like a scammer story. And she's amazing. She's in jail, and Rachel speaks to her in jail like multiple times a month, like just like getting all her stories, because she's like a really great writer, and she like shares her diary entries. And anyway, like we're really excited about that. It's just like we're just like looking for something that feels like a fresh take on something that it's like I would love to make a rom-com with the production company, but like I want to make a rom-com that's that has something unique about it that
People
we
are
haven't
craving
seen
that
yet.
right now.
Yeah.
People are just craving fresh ideas, fresh faces, all of those things.
I have no interest in making like a genre film, like just something that's genre for genre's sake. I'm not into that.
Yeah. Well, we're so excited to see what you guys continue putting out.
Yeah.
It's really, really
And
cool.
congratulations.
Yeah,
It's just
you.
incredible.
And as two ladies that are just kind of coming out of their bridal era, we've both been married in the last
Congrats.
in the last couple
you.
years. What's been your favorite part of the bridal era?
I need to tap more into my
Yes.
bridal era. The timing of it was so like now I'm like on this press tour and I'm like trying to manage
I mean,
things.
you made a massive movie and all these things.
But I feel like once this is over, I'm gonna get into it. We have our like location and our venue.
Perfect.
But like not even like we haven't locked in the venue necessarily. We just know
you
know
just
which
know
one you
where
want.
we want it to be.
we just know where it's gonna be and like an idea of when. But I'm not like rushing myself into. I just want to like take it easy.
Yeah.
because I've
Soak
been
it
balancing.
in and enjoy it.
Enjoy
and
the
have
time
fun.
because I miss it.
also-
I really miss it.
We ended up buying a house very unexpectedly. Like it wasn't something we were looking to do, and then we ended up buying a house together.
It's a
so then
massive project.
that kind of took over the wedding planning. It was like, okay,
Yep.
shit, real estate.
Yeah.
Like,
This is like immediate. It's like we're living it. We need to do this now.
yeah, and like I'm like we need to buy furniture.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of more urgent to me
Yeah.
than getting married.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just soak it in, have fun. It's all fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
really
doing something
is.
with somebody you love. Like, it's just so much fun.
I know, and I just want it to be like a big party. Like,
Yeah.
I just want it to feel.
And I'm sure your looks will be incredible. Yeah.
I hope so.
Are you someone that's had like that bridal Pinterest saved forever?
No,
or
and that was
no?
something I had to discover. But like I think in the process of looking at because we did a day where we looked at a bunch of venues, and then I like it came to me when I saw the venue, and I was like, I know the theme.
Yeah, yeah,
and then I was like, and then I was locked in.
Yeah.
But I think more than anything, both of us are Brazilian, and we have huge families, and we're just like, we need this to be like a big party.
Yeah.
Love
We're
it.
both very social. We have a lot of friends. Like we just want it to be like a big celebration.
The Brazilian and the Miami.
Yeah,
they're all going to come out in the party.
Yeah, and then he's half Italian, so it's like another
Oh,
layer.
you throw the Italian. We're Italian too,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
throw
yeah.
that
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
this
there
sounds
you
like
go.
the best party ever,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a party combo
Exactly.
for sure. That's amazing. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
and talking to us.
Thank
This
you
is
so
so much
much.
fun.
This was lovely. You guys are great.
Oh, thank you.
We're really excited that you're here. I
Yeah.
felt we're like around the same age.
I
We're only a
feel
few
that.
months apart.
Okay.
Not to be creepy that I
No,
know
no,
like
no.
exactly
Well,
your
we- well, we
birthday.
did-
I would hope you
Well, we
Google
did
me
look
before
you
you
up.
do
yeah,
it.
exactly.
We
I'm-
know you, but we did
I'm-
research.
I know. I'm September of '94, so I feel like there's a lot of
So is Nick, my
hair-
co-star.
There you go. A lot, and I love him too.
I love 94.
Yes.
94 is a great year.
It
can
really,
I just say?
I know. I
you know
do have
why?
94 supremacy.
Did you
Okay,
graduate?
guys, I'll just go
Yeah,
fuck
Wait,
myself.
so
What
well,
are you?
she's younger than us, so you
97,
know.
okay.
You're younger.
Well, yeah, you're.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you Gen Z? No, you're almost there.
No, I'm not
You're-
Gen Z.
You're a cusper.
Yeah, please
She's
don't.
Cusper.
I am not. I'm
Look,
not
some
Gen Z.
You're
people-
a zillennial.
Yeah, they do. Some people
what they call
claim Gen Z. You're.
I know,
era.
but I just feel like
98.
Sorry, what were you
98,
saying?
I think, is where it starts. What was
Yeah.
I saying?
About
something.
94.
past
About the year
September.
94.
Oh, okay. Because what's so great about the year I was born and the year that you were born is that I can align the year to when I graduated.
School.
So, like
best.
in 2005, I was in fifth grade.
Yep.
In 2012, I was in 12th
It
grade.
was great.
You know what?
It was. It's
Yeah.
easy to reference.
And it was like we were a big kindergarten class. Because
Yeah.
it's like we hit the 2000, we were kindergartners, they decorated
It was
everything.
amazing.
Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. I am so happy.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
That
It's so
sounds
nice.
awesome.
Wait, where are you guys from?
I'm New Jersey and
Long
she's
Island.
Long Island.
Long Island,
But
okay,
we're
okay.
both
New
big
York.
Italian families.
Yeah. Rudy's from New Jersey.
There you go.
He's a Jersey boy.
Yep. So it's north or south?
Wherever Glen
Central.
Ridge is.
Okay. So I little.
What is that? South?
North? No, I believe little north. Central is kind of a mix.
It's really close to Newark.
It's north.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Jersey City now, so
Okay.
I'm like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
from it.
yeah. Close.
I love
Very
Jersey.
close.
Ah,
It's the
same.
best. I do have I love Jersey, but that's a whole
We'll
nother
go on a whole other hour about
that's a whole
Jersey
other
That's a
now.
whole another podcast episode. Camila, thank you so
Yes,
much for
thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you so much.
Masters of the Universe out this weekend, June
see it.
5th. Go to the theaters, go see it. It's such a fun movie. I think people are really gonna love it. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
As the #1 frozen fruit bar brand in America, Outshine Fruit Bars and Mini Fruit Pops are made with real fruit or juice and simple ingredients that you can pronounce. Every bite tastes like biting into a piece of ripe fruit. It's juicy, refreshing, and bursting with flavor. It's a bright, vibrant experience that brings a moment of joy in every bar. And what's in each fruit bar? It's real fruit or fruit juice and a good source of vitamin C. There's no GMO ingredients, no high fructose corn syrup, and no artificial colors or flavors. And the flavor lineup, it's stacked. You got strawberry, mango, coconut, watermelon, pineapple, cherry, you name it. There's something for whatever you're craving. You also have the classic fruit bars, mini fruit pops, and even the fruit blends that swirl multiple flavors together. Think pina colada, cherry limeade, and more. They are delicious. Outshine makes it easy to experience the joy of fruit because sometimes fruit can be a pain. You got to crack through that coconut. You got to cut through that pineapple. It's spiky. Well, Outshine comes in, makes it so easy, takes the best part of fruit, the juicy, flavorful goodness, and makes it easy to enjoy. So you don't have to deal with all the cutting, the mess. It's great, and they are so delicious. You can find the Outshine Fruit Bars at retailers nationwide.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 221, and we are joined by Hayley and Krissy. They are ready to play. They're coworkers, they're friends, and they're ready to take on the challenge. How are we feeling?
A little nervous. We're ready.
You guys are gonna be great. It's 15 questions. If you got the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of the movie. Whoever is closest, your team will go first, and we each get our own individual guess. We will alternate between teams for guesses. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is The 5-Year Engagement.
I've never seen this film.
Oh, really?
Jason Segel.
So
Emily
one of
Blunt.
you will go first.
Okay, Krissy, do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going to guess 38.
Ria?
16.
Ooh. Yeah, it wasn't very good. I'm going to say, I'll give it a 52. Maybe some people liked it.
I liked it.
Maybe it's sneaking out as bad as we think. 61.
64.
Oh.
Anytime Judd Apatow's in
pretty
there,
high
like,
up there.
That's
I feel like
true.
the score
Yeah.
is higher, but
Higher.
okay. Question number one.
Judd bias.
Yeah, he just makes like the type of comedy that
That would be.
is
yeah.
respected too.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right. Question number one to Ria and Fran. Shout out Emma from Spokane, Washington. What song are these lyrics from? Move it side to side with your hands up. Keep your customer satisfied and live your life.
Side to side.
Be your customer satisfied and live your life.
Dance No More, Harry Styles.
Don't dance no
Final
more.
answer.
Correct.
They
I was
say.
trying to read that as like monotone as possible.
Yeah.
All right, 1-0, Ria and Fran. Question number 2 to Hayley and Krissy. Shout out Bree from New Jersey. Who plays Miley's crush in the first episode of Hannah Montana?
Oh, Hayley, that's all you.
Oh, shoot. I've just been rewatching it. Her crush. Shit. Okay, let me think. It's got to be somebody. I think it's someone famous that. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw out. It's not who plays Jake Ryan. Obviously,
15
it's just
seconds.
random. Could it be like Ashton Kutcher or something? Like, I don't know. I don't recall.
I have no idea.
5
so your
seconds.
guess is
I'll just throw out
Fine.
Ashton Kutcher because I feel like they talk about him a lot in the show.
Incorrect. Ria and
Corbin
Fran.
Corbin
Blue.
Blue.
Final answer.
Correct.
Yep. The
That's
one
right.
episode.
That's right.
Mhm.
When did Hannah Montana start compared to like the first
It
High
was
School
like
Musical?
right off
Yeah.
the heels.
So he
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
it was like, oh my
It
god.
was like,
it's
holy
Corbin
shit, it's
Yeah.
Corbin Blue. Yeah.
That's bad.
2-0, Ria and Fran. Question number 3 to them. Shout out Samantha and Taylor from Arlington, Virginia. Steve Howey plays Kate Hudson's love interest in 2 movies. What are they?
2 movies. Something Borrowed. No. No. Or yes. Wait, he's not the other husband in Bride Wars, is he? No.
No.
15 seconds.
Something. Then I think that something
Something borrowed, and then
I don't know what the other one is though.
we'll just make a guess. Fool's Gold and Something Borrowed. Final answer.
Incorrect.
I know it's Matthew McConaughey. I just wanted to throw something out.
I think it is Something Borrowed.
I'm trying to think of other Kate Hudson movies.
I think it might be Something Borrowed in Bride Wars.
I thought Bride Wars too,
10
but
seconds.
all right,
Doesn't she end up? Yeah, I guess I don't know.
we'll just
You
guess
wanna go with
those.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
Something Borrowed in Bride Wars.
Correct.
Oh, motherfucker.
No, wait. That man is Steve Howie.
Yeah.
He plays Daniel, the sportive fiance of
No.
Hudson's character Liv
I
in Bride
know
Wars.
who
Yeah.
Kate Hudson's fiance is in Bride Wars.
It is Steve Howie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're telling me that's Steve Howie?
Does he look that different?
He dyed his hair and doesn't have a beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looks really different in it.
Yeah. He has a different haircut. The haircut's really what throws you off.
I thought it was a totally different man. I am absolutely.
Damn.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy to learn this information because I'm absolutely stunned. I had no idea that was the same man.
Yeah. I knew it was him.
Well, then you should have said it.
No,
I don't know what to
didn't.
say. I thought it was a different man. I truly like his hair's darker. It's a different haircut.
Yeah, fully
no
different look.
beard. He looks totally different. Damn.
All right, 2-1. Ria and Fran. This is question number 4 to Hayley and Krissy. Shout out Carly from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. In Friends, where did the group travel for Ross's paleontology convention?
Ooh. They go to like an
It was
island.
tropical.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not like Hawaii.
Is it like Barbados or something? It's something tropical that would have. Oh.
Humidity.
Or the Bahamas. Yeah, because Monica's hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the Bahamas is a decent answer.
Think. Okay, let's say the Bahamas.
Incorrect.
It is Barbados.
Oh.
Final answer.
Correct.
All right, we're going with your first guess from now on.
Okay, 3-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 5 to them. Shout out Emma from Spokane, Washington again. In what year did the following songs get released? Happy by Pharrell, Mirrors by Justin Timberlake, Dark Horse by Katy Perry.
This is 2012,
Okay.
I believe. 2012 or 2013. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm torn between those two.
What was it? Happy?
Happy, Mirrors, and Dark Horse. 10
I
seconds.
don't know.
I think 2013.
Okay.
2013. Final answer.
Correct.
It's good.
4-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 6 to Hayley and Krissy. Shout out Kelly from Chicago. Name the actress in these 3 movies. P.S. I Love You, Fred Claus, Titanic.
Ooh. P.S. You said actress?
Yes.
Oh. Is Kathy Bates in all of those?
That's probably a good guess.
I think it's Kathy Bates. Final answer.
Correct.
Damn.
Nice job.
I don't remember her in P.S. I Love You, but I know
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
in it too.
Yeah.
That's like that was the first name that comes to mind too. It's like who else could it have possibly been?
She's a safe answer.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's not Hillary Swank.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't think she's in Titanic.
4-2, Ria and Fran. Question number 7 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Emma from Spokane again. Who's the oldest John out of this group? John Cena, John Mayer, John Krasinski, John Legend.
So we're not placing them in order.
No,
it's
just
who's
who's the
oldest
oldest.
one. I don't know. I'm torn between like all of them.
Right. So John Cena. John
The only
Mayer,
one I
John
think who
Legend,
would
and
isn't
10 seconds.
is Legend, or I don't know. Mayer, is Mayer Sneaky the oldest?
Let's go Cena.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
John Cena. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Nice.
It's John Cena's 49, John Mayer's 48, John Legend's 47, and John Krasinski's 46.
John Krasinski was like the obvious youngest in that one.
Yeah.
Okay, 5-2. Ria and Fran. Question number 8. And this is to Hayley and Krissy. Shout out Noor from Sydney, Australia. Taylor Swift, she also said that we should come to Sydney.
Ooh,
Love
She said
yeah.
Would
Singapore's
love
not that
to
far away.
Would love to
True.
go to Sydney.
Very true.
Taylor Swift's cat, Olivia Benson, was named after a character from which TV show? A. CSI Miami Law and Order. B. Law and Order SVU. C. Bones. D. Chicago PD.
Olivia Benson is from Law and Order SVU. B. Final answer.
Correct.
Good job.
Shout out my girl in Australia. No need for that to be a multiple choice.
Part of me was like, yeah, is it? I don't know. I don't watch
Olivia
any of those
Benson's
shows.
probably the most iconic
Is
TV
she?
character like ever.
I've never
Of all
heard of her.
time.
Like people know her name over like the actress's name.
Have
Yeah.
you watched those shows? I've never
Oh,
watched.
yeah.
I mean, I know you
Every
watch Chicago.
single one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you for that question.
No
You got
problem.
one right.
Okay, question number 9. It's 5-3. Ria and Fran. This is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Kelsey from Akron, Ohio. What are the ladies holding in the Real Housewives of Rhode Island intro?
Oh. Like shells?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't.
I always click
Sure, I hit skip intro.
skip intro.
Skip intro. Fuck.
10
Rhode
seconds.
Island.
A seashell.
Yeah,
A seashell.
yeah,
final answer.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was going to take seashell or clamshell.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. From colorful tees to cozy sweats and trusted underwear, Fruit of the Loom has earned its reputation through consistency, comfort, and everyday ease. Even small, everyday choices can add stress without us realizing it. That's why simple decisions feel so good. Especially when it comes to everyday essentials, simplicity matters. Not having to overcomplicate things. Fruit of the Loom women's underwear is one of those rare things that makes life easier instead of more complicated. It's comfortable, consistent, and easy to trust. You don't have to second guess the fit, the feel, or whether it'll hold up through your day. Fruit of the Loom removes friction from a decision you make every single morning. It's such an easy thing. You know, when you open your drawer, you got your Fruit of the Loom underwear. And when a brand can make things simpler, it earns your trust. And that's what keeps people coming back. Fruit of the Loom proves that simple feels really good. Simple decisions just hit different, and this one's easy. Fruit of the Loom has you covered with a variety of comfortable styles, from underwear to sweatshirts to sleepwear, and so much more. So go ahead, shop now, and enjoy one less thing to think about.
All right, 6-3. Ria and Fran. This is question number 10. And this is to Hayley and Krissy. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
What the hell are you thinking? You like the scaffold? It took me like 4 weeks to make it. It has wheels. This has got to stop, Robbie. You'll learn to love me, I promise. No, I won't. Just because I'm 4 years younger than you. Because I love somebody else.
Crazy Stupid Love, final answer.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
Nice job.
Best
The
movie.
Robbie,
Such a good
the Robbie
movie.
was
Robbie,
a
yeah. But also just
So I'm older.
Just one of
or
the
I'm younger.
most-
Yeah.
quotable movies.
Love that movie.
Such a good movie.
Okay, 6-4. So this is Ria's time to shine, possibly. Question number 11.
Don't put me on the spot like that. If it's off campus,
It is.
it's going to go out the window, out my head. I already know it. I actually thought about this morning. I was
That
like,
there
there's
was
going to
gonna
be
be
off-campus
off-campus
questions,
trivia?
and I'm
I've
not
had
going to
a
get
lot
it.
sent in. So
I actually know I'm not going to get it, but go.
All right, shout out Christina from California. In Off Campus, Hannah quickly changes the name of her Spotify playlist after Justin sees it on her computer. What is the new name of the playlist when she changes it?
It was originally Crushing,
Yeah.
and I do not know what she fucking
Right.
changes it to. Ugh!
I don't remember what she changes it to. I just remember it being called Crushing.
15 seconds.
Crushed. Oh, shit. LOL JK?
Yeah, let's go with that.
LOJK, final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
Where did that just say? Just
Sometimes you just
Well,
gotta-
because I remembered her writing LOLJK, and I couldn't remember if she put it like under the name of the playlist or like actually changed the playlist name.
Okay, 7-4, Ria and Fran. Question number 12 to Hayley and Krissy. Shout out Emma from Spokane again. Shout out Emma. Name 3 of Justin Bieber's special guests from his Coachella performances, not including Billie Eilish.
Oh. Ooh. Krissy, do you know any of these?
I don't. I was going to say Billie Eilish.
Yeah, same. Okay. Special guest.
He brought out. Who did he bring out?
Did he bring out like Somber or the
15 seconds.
or
Okay. That's
somebody like
okay.
that?
Yeah.
3? I've got to say 3 of them.
3. You got 5 seconds.
Dang.
There was a girl, I want to say.
Time is up.
No, I don't have anything.
Brought out
Fran.
Kid Leroy, Thames,
Big Sean.
and Big Sean.
Okay.
Final answer.
You're right off.
Correct. Dijon, the Kid Leroy, Thames, Big Sean, Sexy Red,
Sexy
SZA,
Red. SZA.
Wizkid.
Okay.
I don't even count Billy because she didn't perform.
Yeah.
She just
Yeah.
ran up there. Okay, 8-4, Ria and Fran. You guys have one now.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank God Stevie Howie didn't fuck us up.
yeah.
Question number 13. Shout out Kelsey from Akron again. Where is Janet's favorite place in the Valley? She said it's her favorite place to go.
Like Dave and Buster's, I think is what she says.
I don't know. I honestly am. I haven't watched The Valley this year.
Final
or-
answer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a fun place.
Yeah, it just sticks with you when someone's like, my favorite place is Dave and Buster's. You're like, is it?
It's a good place.
All right, 9-4, Ria and Fran. Question number 14 to Hayley and Krissy. Shout out Melissa from Dallas, Texas. In New Girl, Jess and Cece's biggest fight ever is over a yellow what?
Krissy, did you watch New Girl?
I did, but man,
I didn't.
a yellow.
Was it like an item of like of clothing or something?
I was thinking like a shirt or a hairbrush or a
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Purse.
purse is not a bad. It just seems weird for Jess to be upset about a purse.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
I'll let you pick.
Let's do a shirt. Final
Incorrect.
answer.
To Ria and Fran.
Dress
I don't remember this.
or a hat?
I don't know. Take a guess.
Dress. Final
Yeah.
answer.
Incorrect. You guys had a purse. Yellow purse.
Oh.
I totally agree with what you were saying. You're like, I don't think she would just, I'd be like, so true. I don't think she would either.
Okay,
Well.
final question. It's 9-4, Ria and Fran. Shout out Allie from Rhode Island. What is the full name of the 3 named character on Sunny with a Chance, played by Sterling Knight?
Chaz.
Oh.
No, I'm thinking of Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
Chad.
Chad. Chad. Michael Michaels?
That's Chaz Michael Michaels. from
Oh,
Blades
that's
of Glory.
Wait, that's what you're okay.
10 seconds.
I believe.
Chad. It was definitely Chad.
5 seconds.
Is it Chad Michael Michaels?
No, it's definitely not.
Time is up.
Chad Michael Michaels. Final answer.
Incorrect. Hayley Krissy.
Oof. Krissy, did you watch the show?
No.
I remember it a little bit, but I cannot tell you what his name was.
If it's not Chad, I'll be shocked.
It's definitely Chad.
I'm gonna go off what y'all are saying. Chad. I don't even know. I can't even come up. Like, it's probably something silly because it was Disney. So Chad.
5 seconds.
I keep wanting to say Michael Murray, but
Same. That's exactly what I keep
Time is up.
Chad Michael Murray.
Incorrect. Chad Dylan Cooper.
Oh,
Dylan
Chad
Cooper.
Dylan Cooper.
Like 3 first
Yeah,
names.
yeah,
Chad Dylan Cooper.
Damn.
Damn.
That was a lot of questions answered though.
Yeah, it was.
Final score 9-4.
Did you guys miss one? I don't know if you missed
We
one.
did.
Which one did you?
Bride
New
Wars
Girl
and
and
New Girl.
Bride Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Of our own question.
Okay.
Yeah.
New Girl wasn't our question.
I'm so mad at myself for that Hannah Montana one.
You know,
So embarrassing.
first episode.
Yeah, and if
nobody-
it's not like the first,
Hard.
you know, sometimes it's hard to come up with if it's not like right away your memory
Yeah.
goes back.
right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for playing. That was a fun game.
Yes,
you
thank
know,
you
good back
guys.
and forth there. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you guys, and we'll still send you some merch. So
Yes,
send
absolutely.
Noah
Thank
your
you.
exercise. We'll get that sent to you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. Bye.
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 All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? Two chicks getting paid in reality checks.